Yo, what's poppin'? It's Scarlip. Shout out to IGK magazine.
The #1 magazine on the market. What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm here with the beautiful Scarlip from the BX. So hold up, so you know we here, so we gotta find out how you got here. So you was born and raised in the Bronx?
I was born in the Bronx, raised in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. Oh, so now it makes sense with the gutter. You got the best of the both gutter boroughs, BX and Brooklyn. See, I didn't know that. And coming up in the Bronx, how was that like? Like the childhood? How was your childhood?
It was gritty.
Okay.
It was a gritty childhood. It was a little rough.
Rough? In what regards? How would you say it was rough?
Just being a child, you know, not having a normal childhood like everybody else.
As far as like the parents being around?
Parents being, my parents was around, but it was like, it changed.
Did you feel like almost like parents was there, but like they wasn't almost? They was there, but they wasn't there?
Well, I grew up with my mom, like, you know what I'm saying? Until I was 12 years old, you know, my mom died at 12 years old. But when I was with my mom, like, she was a single mom. We barely had my dad. My dad would come around here in the blue, but he was never in my life. And, you know, like, being a daughter to a single mom wasn't the best, is what I'll say. Especially growing up in the Bronx, you know.
Yeah.
Shit is not easy.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. And did you like growing up, you know, in a single parent household? Did you feel like as a kid, like you see the other kids had both parents, maybe some? Did you ever feel like kids teased or whatever or bothered you when you was younger because of that?
Yeah, I always had like a jealousy for it. You know what I mean? Seeing other kids have parents and me not made me feel like, why do they get to have parents and I don't?
Makes sense. And like, how did that impact you though, coming up? Like your personality and everything?
It made me very independent.
Okay.
It made me like, you ever heard of the thing called survival of the fittest?
Absolutely.
It made me like have that type of mentality.
Okay. All right. And did you have a lot of friends growing up, or?
I always had some friends. I had some baddie friends. I had some bad bitches with me. Always.
Always, huh?
Yeah.
All right. And like, you know, everybody always asks the question, right? Because the name Scarlip, that's just a given, right? How did you come up with the name? How did everything? What's the origins of that? Like,
My name is Scarlip because I have a scar on my lip.
how did that happen?
I was attacked by my brother.
Like, what made him attack you?
He asked me for money. I didn't have money.
Yeah.
That night when the situation happened, I was coming back from a football game, you know what I'm saying? Like, my aunt wasn't letting me in the crib. So, like, I had to find somewhere to stay. Mind you, I'm 16 years old. This shit is so traumatic, bro. Like, it just be replaying in my head. Like, but I was coming back from, like, a football game, and, like, I came home or whatever. They basically was like, I can't go and come in the crib or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I gotta find somewhere to stay tonight. Feel me? Cause I ain't got no other place to stay but there, feel me? But I had a friend who was gonna let me stay with them. So as I'm walking, my brother come out the crib asking me for bread. I'm telling him I don't got money and shit like that. And then he just like, I'm like, bro, you don't see I ain't got no money? Like, she just kicked me out the crib, this, that, and the third. And he like, oh, you shouldn't be out there being a hoe, this, that, and the third. And then he attacked me. And I just remember like, I didn't really feel the hit because he hit me so hard that I didn't feel it. I just remember like seeing stars, like black and stars. And then I just remember waking up and my mouth was just, blood was just gushing out my mouth and I was just screaming, could somebody help me? And that's when the neighbors came. And the neighbors started yelling at my brother, like, yo, how could you do that to her? How could you do that to a girl, da da da. And then the ambulance came.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like, what happened to him after that? Like, did anything happen to
So
him?
what happened at the hospital, right, when that situation happened, they was like, it's either he leaves and she stays, or she leaves and he stay, because I can't be in the house with him no more because it's not safe. She chose for me to leave and him to stay. So she gave me up.
Wow. And do you know why she leaned
She
towards
never
him?
liked me. I don't think my aunt ever liked me.
crazy. And I know from there, what was it, foster homes or something like that?
I was in and out of foster homes, and I remember when I was 18, I had a decision to go back, and I went back home.
And was it awkward?
It wasn't different. And I know people be like, why would you go back to that abuse and stuff? And it's just like, that's all I knew, you feel me? So it's like, I'm a young girl at the end of the day, so in my mind, I'm gonna think I'm wrong and my family's right, because you're gonna look up to you. When you got an aunt or a mom, you're gonna look up to them as if they right and you the wrong. So you gonna go back and be like, I could have my family back, feel me? I could fix it. And that's why I really went back, knowing I had the abuse and stuff. But shit was crazy.
And was your brother still there?
Yeah. You know my brother never said sorry to me.
You serious?
He never apologized.
And like what, I know you talked about it briefly, like the traumatic experience that happened with, I think your uncle. What exactly transpired with that?
Well, my aunt would drug me, so he would sexually abuse me.
Your uncle?
And she like will watch him do it.
The same aunt?
The same aunt. So it's like I couldn't go to my aunt for protection because she was the one allowing it. I couldn't go to, and then it's just like, you know how black families is. They like to sweep things under the rug. Like you'll tell them this happened and they'll sweep it under the rug. So it's like, who could you tell, feel me? So it was just that.
Wow. And like,
yeah, I know.
how long,
I had a hard life.
Yeah, it's you know, a lot of people see the glitz, the glamour. They don't know what's behind that.
They don't know why I'm so angry and why my music is so angry. This is what it stems from.
Yeah. And like, and how long, like, did that last for a long time, or before you was able
Until
to
I got out of there.
Wow. And nothing ever happened to him, right?
Nothing happened when when my mom was here, she protected me. When my mom died, that's when they started to abuse, they started to take advantage of me and abuse me. But when my mom was here, she was protecting me. But yeah, like, nothing happened to him because I never went to the cops or pressed charges or anything. So.
And now that who you are now, I'm sure they see you.
Yeah, they see me.
Did they ever try to reach out, or?
It's coming along. People is reaching out, uncles, family members, but I just be with my brother, you feel me? Me and my brother, we like this. I just rather me and my brother stick together, like.
For sure.
Facts.
And I know
My
one thing.
My little brother, not my big brother.
I know one thing. Right now, the protection is crazy. I'm sure half of the world will probably tear anybody up for you right now. So I'm keeping it keeping it a buck. You sis. You know what I mean? You sis right now. So anywhere you go, you sis. Dudes is gonna hold you down. Like, I don't think that's ever gonna even come close to happening again. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Rough Riders.
Shout out to the Rough Riders for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, show you love. Like, but you got so much, even with all the pain and the anger, you got this angelic presence about you. The sweet, you know what I mean? Like, you got that sweet essence that comes out.
Because I'm still a sweet girl. Feel me? Like, I'm still humble. I'm still starstruck when I see people. I'm still graceful. I still, I'm a human being. Like, I'm not an evil person or a cocky person or a person that just thinks they're better than other people because of their whatever they have. That's just not me. I'm not that type of person.
For sure. Like I told you, man, like, you're going to go through different walks of life. Coming up was rough, but the industry could be even more rough. Like, it could be crazy because now you don't know who to trust, you know what I mean? Because you're like shining, so everybody's going to want to be on you, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know who's genuine, you know what I mean? That's what makes it hard.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Money genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. No, if it makes dollars, it makes sense.
No,
if it makes dollars, it makes sense. And you know what? For the most part, I appreciate Busta Rhymes, Swiss Beats, DJ Envy, DJ Sus One, DJ Funk Flex, all of these people who have big platforms that's been helping me.
For sure.
So I'm grateful for them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I believe that those people are pure.
Nah, for sure. And you know something, like that, and you know what? Usually I would probably be the guy to say a lot of these people are just phony. But truth is though, I've watched, right? And I said to myself, I said, damn, I've seen a lot of people get on, and I've seen how the world reacted, right? But what's going on right now for you is a little different. The way a lot of the veterans are embracing you is a little different. It's like, you know, it's almost like you're saving hip hop. That's big, like, no, for real. No, that's why the veterans, the older ones, are really embracing you because they got tired of all that syrup talk and, you know, mumble rap and all that crazy stuff. You brought it back to hip hop. You giving Brooklyn and Bronx that vibe, that feel when we used to be wilding with Tim's on and fatigues and, you know what I'm saying? Like, you giving us that feeling again, and that's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so I think it's genuine coming from a lot of those guys, not all of them, but a lot of those guys I could tell, like, you know, Swiss and the Busters, like, it's like, yo, Jada, you know what I'm saying? 50. So a lot of these guys.
Oh my God, 50 Cent. How could
Yeah.
I forget?
Now,
I didn't forget.
Let me ask you, how did that feel, not only meeting him?
Yo,
right?
he was the most, I was the most, it's something in me was I have anxiety, especially social anxiety.
Yeah.
I had a lot of anxiety around 50. He is like the greatest. This dude is a boss. I was like sitting at the table across from him.
I seen that. That was
Looking him in his
big.
face. What the hell?
eating dinner.
How? That's not normal.
Then you had, hold up, but you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you something. I saw that photo. I said, nah, something different going on here. You sitting at the table, you got 50, you had Envy, you had all these names around you, and you were just sitting there like in the middle, the boss. A boss. You a boss. You sitting amongst bosses of bosses. Like, they chose you to sit there with them. They could have been any other artist.
And I had a do-rag on. I was looking busted.
Well, guess what? I'm from Brooklyn, right? You from the Bronx and Brooklyn. We don't care. We go how we go. We gonna shine our light. You gonna feel our spirit. Your spirit is felt. It don't matter what you wear, where you go, people gonna embrace you because your spirit. When I saw that picture, I saw something different than just you with a do-rag. I saw a star. You sitting there humble amongst like bosses, like, and they chose you. It could have been anybody else. I've never seen another artist blow up like you did, and the industry embraced them like they embraced you. I've never seen that. That's different.
This shit feels surreal.
Oh, it's
Sometimes I'll be
gonna
like,
get
I
better.
worked so hard in my life for this. Because I've been rapping.
No, for
And
sure.
it's like for years, like 6 years now I've been rapping.
Okay.
And just to see me like sitting here, like just be like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's about to
This
get
shit
real.
happens.
It's about
This
to
shit
get
is
real.
possible. I'm starting to see it's possible.
You about to
Yo,
be
that's
on-
crazy,
yeah,
right?
I'm telling you. I tell you what. How about this? How about you walking, going to maybe a bodega, anywhere, and you happen to see your face on a magazine? How's that gonna feel? There you go. That's exactly what's about to happen right now.
What I wanted to say,
Yeah.
today I sat with some million. I sat in the room. We was at the Knicks game. They took us to a suite.
Yeah.
I was in the suite. Me. They
crazy.
put me in suites. You know what that is? Like
That's-
the suite.
yeah.
We talk about it was like more than $1 billion in the room.
Exactly. I know.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
But did you smell the money?
I looked at everybody like I'm allowed and shit. I'm like, yo. I'm eating with them. I'm eating across from them at the table with these people. And it's like, am I one of them? Like, you feel me? Like, have I?
No, you are one of them already. You just don't know it yet. See, the beautiful thing about what's happening for you right now, you're kind of being coached by millionaires. You know what I mean? Like how the etiquette is and the vibe. You're around them and you're not financially there yet, but you're gonna be.
Oh yeah, I'm not financially there.
No, you're about to be, and guess what? And when you get there, you're gonna it's gonna humble you because you've been around it already. You've been around the money already. Now you got your own. You're gonna know. It's gonna be a little calming feeling, you know?
Me and Swiss Beats talk all the time. Fat. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Shaq, you know Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
He FaceTimes me. I'll be in the middle of a deli or a bodega. He'll FaceTime me. I'll be like, yo, I'm in the middle of the Bronx. And Shaq is
That's what's up.
FaceTiming me. What the
That's
fuck?
dope, man. That's like, you know how big that is, though?
It's so crazy, right?
It's fire.
I
But
can't
it's not by
wrap my mind
chance.
around
It's
it.
not by chance. But here's what's important.
It's important.
You got this record.
Yes.
It's going crazy. Everybody, now, you got all eyes on you right now. They're going to be waiting for that next single.
I got like 20 singles that's hits.
I believe you. I believe you.
I got like 20 singles that's hits.
I believe you, and
They
I
don't
can't wait to
even
hear
like,
them.
you don't even have that problem with me when it comes to next record.
Mm.
I'm a lyricist and I'm very versatile. I got all types of genre music.
Fire, fire. Can't wait, because you know, when it comes to the industry, every time somebody come out with a hit, everybody, you're gonna have the people that support you. That's like, yo, I can't wait for her next single. Then you're gonna have the haters. Oh, she a one-hit wonder, it's gonna flop. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because they wanna see you lose.
Yeah.
But then when you bang them in the head again, they're like, oh, all right, like, you know, she probably got 2. Then you
Right.
bang them again, bam. You just keep banging
I
them, they got
got like
concussions.
10, 20.
There you go. And you know what? And we here for that. We here for that. But like, what is your what's your short-term goal right now? Like, let's say the next 6
Anthem.
months.
I need that anthem.
anthem?
I need that New York anthem. I need this song to be an anthem.
Well, this song right now is kind of
I need it to increase
it's
more.
there. Yeah, it's
I need
there.
it too. That's my goal. Like, that's where my mind is at. I'm like, yo, I got this buzz. I got this. This is not just a moment. This is a moment. This is not just a moment, bro. This is, and I need to just let everybody know that. And I work hard.
For sure.
I work hard every day. I'm at every club, every event, every night. These 2 days I had to get rest. I was like, yo, listen, I can't go to the club
sure.
today. I've been out since 3 in the morning, like 7 days a week. Like, I need to sleep.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
feel me? Because if I don't sleep, I'm going to crash.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So let me rejuvenate this weekend, and I'm going to be back outside Monday through the whole week. Like, but you need to sleep. Like, yo, that is, for all of the upcoming artists, rest is very important. I understand you grinding. I understand you trying to be outside every day, but you need your rest. If you don't rest, you're going to be burnt out walking around like a zombie.
Nah, you ain't lying, man. And that's super important because as you start trending, it's sleepless nights regularly because people pulling you everywhere. Interviews here, interviews
Sometimes
there.
you can't even wash the makeup off your fucking face.
Yeah.
Because you in the house at 2 a.m. in the morning. You too tired to even, because you got to be up at 6
Yeah.
to catch that flight. It's crazy, yo. Like, yo, but this is what we want.
Absolutely.
So we
Come
gotta
with
do
it.
what we gotta do.
So how did it feel? All right, first of all, how did you get the call for Swiss Beats to pull you on that record? I want to know what, like, did he just get your number from somebody? Did you meet him in person and it was a conversation?
No, so this how it happened. Swiss, you know I have spoken word.
Yeah.
Swiss Beats saw my spoken word. He reshared it. I saw he reshared it. I'm a hungry artist. If I see somebody that's big, show me any type of support, I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Why not?
So once I saw he post me, I slid in his DM. I said, Swiss, I see you reposted me. Like I see that you used to produce for DMX. DMX is my big inspiration. Can we work? And he was like, keep working. I see you keep working. I was like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep
yeah.
working. You see me being bougie, whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. A week go by. Probably not even a week. Probably 4 or 5 days go by. He's text me, we gotta work. He first was like, keep working. Next thing you know, I turn around, he like, we gotta work. Hell yeah.
What do you think happened? You know what? I'm gonna speculate.
What do you think happened?
I think he heard it on a fly, however, whatever, seen it, was like, this dope, shared it, not really thinking nothing about it maybe. Then after you slid in a DM, he probably went and did his research. He probably went and dug a little deeper with his peoples, Flex going crazy with your shit, all these other DJs. He probably realized that everybody's on to something that he wasn't fully aware of. And then it was like, you know what? Somebody probably said, yo, you should put on that track. Like, Shorty's, you know what I mean? She got that aggression like DMX. And he probably started brainstorming like, you know what? That's a good spin, like a female DMX. Like right now, DMX was in a class of his own. Nobody came close to him. For them to even compare you to him is like somebody comparing somebody to Biggie.
And you know what's so crazy is because I grew up, like, I was a DMX, like I'm a DMX fan. I listened to him when I was in, you ever heard of Job Corp?
Yeah.
When I was in Job Corp, I listened to him when I was a kid. I listened to DMX.
For sure.
I listened to him.
We got a surprise for you too.
What?
Hold up. Nah, I'm gonna tell you after the interview. We got a nice little surprise for you that I think you're gonna really appreciate, man. You're gonna really appreciate that. We went all out for you, man. You're gonna appreciate it. You know what I mean? But so right now, I know the single's going crazy. You got the feature on the Swiss Beats. You went crazy on the verse. You know what I mean? You stand out. And that's not me just saying that. Like, your voice stand out. Your verse, the way you went about it, the way you kind of emulated DMX style a little bit briefly, like you to pay homage to him, like, it's fire. It's going to be a club banger. What is your goal for the next 6 months? Like, what's your next
So my goal
target?
for the next 6 months is, one, to make this a summer anthem. One of my goals was to be on Summer Jam. I'm already on it.
Like, oh, I don't even want to go into that. Like, you probably got you the fastest person to get on Summer Jam that I.
Another goal is to do like, so being realistic, it was just to get this as an anthem for the summer.
Nice.
Do the Summer Jam, build a more fan base, a more stronger fan base, and drop an EP soon before the 6 months is up. By the end of the summer, either another single or by the mid to end.
Okay.
Either EP or another single, and get that big feature from Cardi B.
Okay, put it in the air. Hold up. Say, look at the camera and say it.
To get a big feature from Cardi B in the next 6 months.
That's about to go viral.
I know I'm gonna get it. Bruh.
For sure.
We both from the Bronx.
BX, that's another.
You know, what I noticed, right? I'm a person that's gonna rep BX, and I'm always rep Cardi. You know why?
Why's that?
Because she showed me, as another girl coming from the Bronx, that we could make it, that we could do it. Remember her story? She wasn't the best, and people would talk down on her and not believe in her. And she said she gonna be something. Just watch. And she became something, and that inspired almost every girl from the Bronx to want to strive. So that's why I'm always shout out Cardi B. You feel me?
Facts.
I fuck
That's
with
real,
her,
man.
and I'm gonna
That's
get that
real.
feature. And even if I don't, it's still love Cardi, bro. You feel me?
So
Because
that's
some
a good
people only
question.
do it for a feature. Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Just to do it, but
Some
you
people
actually like.
that. Yeah.
Nah, that means that's gonna be a hard feature when that happens.
It's going to shoot up the charts.
Now, guess what? Now, some people wanted me to ask you this question. Now, you got some fans out there. So some guys is like, find out she's single. You know what I mean? 'Cause they want to know.
I'm single, and I'm going to keep my virginity. Look. I'm single, and I'm going to keep my virginity for about 2 more years.
Okay. That's what's up. So y'all heard that, man. Like, ain't no cookies being given up. You know what I'm saying? And she's single, but
And I'm single, guys.
And what's your favorite color?
Gray.
Oh, okay. Any particular shade or just gray period?
I like that.
What's your favorite food?
Ramen.
Oh, hold up.
Not the hood ramen.
You like the cup joints?
Not the cup.
Oh, like the
The
regular pack?
restaurant.
Oh.
That got the eggs,
the real
the
ramen,
veggies,
yeah,
the
with the
meat.
steak or the duck.
Duck.
You ain't eat duck?
I don't eat no duck.
Now you got to try duck. You got to go to Noodles. It's a spot called Noodles, and they strictly like ramen, and they serve duck.
I don't eat no duck.
Duck. I'm telling you, you got to try duck. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken.
You eat frogs?
I would. I never ate it yet.
That's nasty.
I like gator though. You ate gator?
I eat pig feet.
I like pig feet.
I don't like hog maws.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't eat no hog maw, no chitlins.
Chitlins
What?
smell like shit. My grandma always making that shit on Sunday.
Yeah, nah, I never ate chitlins. I smelled it before. It was disgusting. But I like pig feet. But you got to try gator meat, gator bites. I promise you.
You want some other shit. Trying all of this weird shit. What's wrong with you?
You got to experience it. I'm telling you, man. You got to try
Nah,
something
yo,
once.
this rich people food is just different. I was sitting at the table with Swiss Beats for his hip hop 50 event.
Yeah.
Yo, that food crazy, bro. It don't taste like the regular food, bro. They food tastes mad good. They chicken tastes different. They steak tastes. You ever been at one of those tables?
Yeah, it's bananas. It's
That
bananas.
shit don't taste like how
it
the
makes
regular
everything
food.
that you loved taste like dirt, like
How
rubber.
do they get that type of food?
It's not that. You know what it is? So they literally get the best of the best chefs, 5-star chefs. Like they cook things in a much different way. And I promise you, it makes you reevaluate everything that we eat every day after you eat some food
That
like
chicken and sauce that was on it was crazy, man.
that. Yo, let me ask you.
I don't like eating in front of people.
I was about to ask you that.
That's why I only eat a little bit, because I eat nasty. Like, I be eating crazy. Like, I'm sitting in front of 50 and shit. I eat
Let me tell you something.
all fancy as shit.
I used to do that even as a guy. I used to do that. And then one day, I just kept hearing my mother ring in my ear. Rest in peace. My mother used to always call me Sumo, right? It's a little cute name she used to give me, call me Sumo. Because I used to eat, and I always put my elbows on the thing, and I just start eating.
Like you in jail.
Yeah, right. Just be eating and cuffing everything. So then I said, all this cutting and proper stuff. I said, man, listen, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna suck my fingers. I don't care. It's
I
my
don't
food.
like when people talk over my food. I don't like when people is too much movement.
Yeah.
Sit that ass down and
Hold
close
up.
that mouth.
Back the fuck up.
Yeah, back the fuck up. All that spitting when you talking, touching them nasty fingers. Calm that ass down.
Hold up, you gotta look at the camera and say that though, aggressively. Like,
Calm that ass down.
yo, but before we get out of here, man, do you have any words of encouragement that you want to leave for any young lady out there that's trying to pursue music?
Consistency and determination is key. Even when it doesn't work, be consistent. Always keep grinding. It is possible. Nothing's impossible. And, happy endings still exist. Love you guys.
Dope. And you know what? There's one question I almost forgot before I got out of here. You just reminded me how you used to do your freestyle, and then you'd be like, click the link in my bio.
Yo, because
Like,
bro,
where'd that come from?
yo, I'm strict. I think I'm a marketing genius.
I would say so.
Bro, like, I'll hold up items that I know will go viral. Like a glizzy,
Yo.
ramen noodles. And then I'll be mad hard, and I'll be like, please, guys, I be doing that on purpose.
How'd you turn a hit out of glizzies? Talking about glizzies. That's crazy.
Because I'm a lyrical genius.
Glizzy God, that song, it when I used to see you do the freestyles, and you used to just be like,
Oh,
with
so
the
you've
glizzies.
been seeing me.
Of course. What? I've been watching you since you first probably started posting them things. My ears are to the streets. But so yeah, I watched the growth, and I watched the little things you used to do. For example, you would come out, you have slippers on sometimes. Sometimes you have a shirt inside out. You know what I mean? I pay attention to little things. You do it on purpose, and it stands out. A person that's really paying attention is going to notice the little details. And I said, this girl's going to make it. But then when you start doing that little link in my bio thing, I said, it's over. It's over because you get all aggressive. You be like, click the link in my bio. Like,
Yo,
sweet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
a genius, right?
yes. You know why?
Well,
Because you're here. Geniuses ain't, if you ain't a genius, you ain't going to be sitting in this chair. You ain't going to be sitting amongst all those rich guys. It takes a genius to navigate going through what you've been through independently, like just really grinding and finding your way through all those obstacles. And now look at you. And this is just the beginning of your story. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's coming.
what's
Just
coming?
everything. Everything you wanted, everything you dreamed about, everything you I'm serious, like for real. The only thing I would tell you though, as things start to, go up, the first thing I told you almost when you came in, I said, just don't let the industry change you. Because it's gonna get real.
What you mean by that?
It's gonna get real because you're gonna be around this is a jungle. This industry is a jungle. You know what I'm saying? Like anything in life, outside in the streets, it's the same thing, but you're in more confined spaces with the industry with people. You know what I'm saying? People that can put you in situations good and people that could put you in bad situations but appear to be good, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able
what should
to.
I watch out for? And then, what should I watch out for?
I think, honestly, you should just, when you get around people, because you're gonna get around tons of people, I think you have to just really check motives. Check motives, check agendas, see why this person because of course they like your music. People see the star quality. And when you become a star, you become like glue. Everything starts sticking to you now. Now you gotta be able to peel off what you don't want to stick to you. You just gotta pay attention to that. Because everybody's gonna throw themselves at you, of course, which you want. But all money ain't good money.
That's real.
All money and good money. So let's get out of here. Leave your social media. Where can they find you?
Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at @scar_lip, TikTok on TikTok at @scar_lip, YouTube Scarlip, Facebook Scarlip. Make sure you check me out on Spotify and Apple Music, Scarlip. Love you guys.
And also, y'all about to check her out on IGK Magazine. All right? She gonna be in tons of stores. Be on the lookout for that. Beautiful. And that's a wrap.